Hey there, guys. Happy new moon weekend. It's turning into Mercury retrograde. Got lots of things to integrate and celebrate. I'm just working on getting the YouTube thing together. Then I'm gonna introduce you to a few new things. Full moon. What is it? Full moon in Pisces? Is that right? What full moon is it? All right, bear with me here. Just getting everyone ready here. Okay, that's probably enough. All right. Happy Friday, everybody. Let me know where you're coming from. Where are you tuning in from? I'm in Colorado, and I've got three drums that I want to show you. Here's my first drum. I don't have names for them yet, but here is my first drum. She is 16 inches wide. All right, that's number one. Be right back with. This is number two. She is 22 inches wide. All right, and then one more. I got one more. We got this drum. So I got three for you tonight. I'm gonna do some drumming with each one of these frame drums. All right, Louisiana. Hi there. Louisiana's in the house. This is my Irish drum. It's like this. So these are the three frame drums I'm gonna celebrate here tonight with. And then I have this special piece. Florida, hello. Hi, Florida. It's from Colorado. Where are you guys here on YouTube? All right, so this is my little Tibetan singing bowl. And believe it or not, I got her probably 25 years ago. 25 years ago, this beauty came to me. She's small but mighty, so we're gonna use her tonight too. I wonder if the. All right, so I wanted to just talk to you a little bit about voice and vibes. So I have, let's see, something's happening. Not right now. Um, I just came through pretty tough time recently. Maybe you can relate. A lot of body stuff going on, a lot of pain, a lot of just got diagnosed with some asthma. Um, just a lot of strange things going on. LA, hi. And which kind of got into my brain a little bit. I got kind of down and impatient, and it was tough to stay happy through it. And so what I noticed is that I did not use these tools that I have, my voice and my frame drums as much. New Jersey, I'm a Jersey girl. I'm in Colorado now, but I grew up in New Jersey. Cool. Um, so we all have tools that help us get through the hard times. And what if we actually use them in our hardest moments? So I decided today that I am committing to 100 days. I'm committing to a 100-day journey that I'm calling Voice and Vibes. And it's my commitment to make a video every day um, on my journey to show you and to show us what we can do every day to stay in a high vibe and how to use our voice doing it. And I'm going to do this because I want to do it for 100 days. I want to make sure I'm doing it. And in my journey, maybe I can support you in learning a few things too, and staying committed to whatever keeps you happy. I've been kind of the same this year. Yeah. I don't know what's going on these past few months, but it's the great awakening. So lots of things can happen. A lot of things that are happening in our bodies can be ascension symptoms. Our bodies are learning to um, be in different and higher vibrations. And then there's just a lot going on in the collective, right? There's a lot of heavy, dense emotions in the collective. There's a lot of light coming into the collective, and we're adjusting. All of us are adjusting in our own ways. So I want to start using music and sound and light language more to really anchor in the light into these cells. So I think I'm going to turn on a light just so I have some better vision. And then we're going to get into just some voice and vibe. We're going to start vibing high with some light language. So stay tuned. Okay, little better. Little better. Okay, so does anyone know what light language is? We have 11, 10 people on here. Um, yeah, anyone know what light language is? Light language, oddly enough, can be through the voice. It can be this kind of odd language that comes through your voice. Now, a lot of times when it comes through me, it sounds more like tones and sometimes some consonants in the way, but sometimes it can sound like you're talking in tongues. But light language doesn't always have to be voice, it can be artwork, it could be dance. So, light language, I do it through voice and I do it through vocal toning. And there is a frequency that comes through the voice. Um, you may feel it and sense it, and you may not. And yeah, let me know if you feel anything. So I've been doing this a while, and it kind of all started out from just singing a lot. I used to be a singer songwriter. I am a singer songwriter, but I do this more, and it's light language, sound healing, and frame drum singing. Kind of combine it all together. So yeah. And when I do it, I get really high. I feel really good. And that's why I don't understand these past few months of being not feeling great. Why didn't I turn to the light language? I mean, I did it a little bit, but what if I did that every day? What if I chose to feel good in the light every day and I have direct access to it? Why didn't I do that? We're so silly sometimes. All right. So, that's what's going to happen. So for the next 100 days, starting tomorrow, you're going to see my 100-day journey with voice and vibes and light language. Love my work. Thank you so much. Thanks so much. I really appreciate that. Um, all right. So here we go. So let's just do a little light language. So to receive light language, just listen. And sometimes we have to bring down barriers, let go of protection, really just expand ourselves out to receive the full transmission activation, just receive the light from whatever I'm doing. So I'm going to tune in, and then you guys get to tune in and work through your vibrate, your walls or protection and stuff, and see if you can just expand it a little bit so the vibration can come through. Your eyes are like the ocean, calming and peaceful. Well, that is so sweet. Thank you, TikTok. Oh, it looks like we have one viewer here on YouTube. We're going to start some light language. So let down your barriers, let down your protection, expand your consciousness, and here it comes. Which one should I use? I think I'll go from small to large here. We're going to use the little guy with the pretty blue. All right. So here we go. Beautiful. Thank you. You're beautiful. So just that simple, what was that, 2 minutes? Like, just makes me feel so good. And it just raised my vibration. Did anyone feel a raise in vibration? It just feels so good. So why don't I do that more? And I can do it throughout the day. I don't have to be sitting in this room. You don't have to be sitting where we are. Like, you can be in your car. You can be walking down the street. You can be anywhere and let out a tone. You are welcome, my friend. So, once you really can cross the bridge to really sourcing yourself with your higher self and your light, you just can let this sound out. And so I'm gonna share 100 days of all the different places I'm gonna sing out. I'm gonna challenge myself to sing in some crazy places, and yeah, I hope you follow the journey. But I have two more drums to sing with here for you, and I wanted to ask anyone, what do you know about Mercury retrograde? What do you know about that? And has anyone ever felt controlled and manipulated during Mercury retrograde? Like, I know for me that in the past, I used to have fights with my husband. We used to get into arguments and we used to have like misunderstandings all the time. And during Mercury retrograde, and my computer would just freeze and fry, or my phone wouldn't work. And I just did a video about that, a quick video on here on TikTok, but over on YouTube, there's a long, about 15-minute video about Mercury retrograde and opening up the throat chakra. It's a wonderful time to use Mercury retrograde's slowing down energy to work on the throat chakra and our ability to pause, heal any trauma in the throat chakra, and then respond instead of react. So check out that video. I just launched it today. The link is in my bio. But I thought that was an interesting place to have a focus for Mercury retrograde, which is going to happen, I think, tomorrow or Sunday. And we'll have 3 weeks of this funky energy where it's going to slow down, and we're right in the middle of like go, 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 go. And all of a sudden, we're going to have to pause. We're going to have to take more walks. We're going to have to, and it's a great time to work on throat chakra work. I used to teach pre-K, and the kids in my class would start acting different during full moons. I bet. I bet. So, what did you do with your pre-K students? Did you follow that energy as a pre-K teacher? Were you able to be aware of the energy and kind of follow the curriculum accordingly? Because that's kind of what we have to do with the full moon and with Mercury retrograde, is kind of loosen up our life curriculum a little bit and allow the energy at hand. Sometimes, like the energy is different for fall, spring, summer, and winter, right? We usually have to live a little differently. If anything, we usually put on different clothing for those seasons, right? But energetically, right? Fall, we start kind of honkering in a little bit. Feels good to stay inside a little bit more. Winter times, more of that cave time and going inward. Spring, we start percolating with ideas. And summer, we start really blooming and getting more social. With Mercury retrograde, it has its own energy and it has this kind of lulling. And so if we can work with the energy rather than trying to be the same, having the same agenda or curriculum in a different energy, we'll have less resistance. We'll have more ease and joy with it. Follow the host, absolutely. Go with the flow. Yes. Go with the flow days. Yes. I guess as a preschool teacher, you know that well. I used to be a preschool teacher. I used to teach the kids that before preschool. So they would graduate when they turned 3, and then they would go to preschool. So I had the 1 to 3-year-olds, and woo, it was definitely go with the flow day. A lot of those days. And they loved music, and music always helps them go with the flow. So we're going to do that right now. We're going to We're going to cultivate more energy, high vibrational energy, so that we like really build this bridge of high vibration with the sound. That when we get into our days when we feel like, oh, I can't seem to move forward with something, that we learn how to pause and flow, right? And this music helps you just embody that more. Um, okay, awesome, 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 awesome. So, drum number 2. Let's go to the next. This one's 18. So, this one was 16 inches. This one is 18 inches. I'm going to see if I have. One second. I'm going to see if I have the paddle here. One second. There it is. Got it. Got it. All right. This is kind of cool. I went to see Rising Appalachia last weekend, and I think she had the same drum. And she had this little guy, and she was just like, anyway, it was pretty inspiring. Does anyone like Rising Appalachia? So this one, with this, what is it, mallet, I feel like I want to go into a little bit more like a journey type drumming. So if you want to sit back or lay down, this will be kind of like a journey, here we go. And this will be a little hypnotizing. This journey, this drum gets you a little hypnotized. So, all right, enjoy. Barriers of protection down, receiving the light. Here we go. her flavor. That's kind of fun. Ah, feel the vibration after the sounding. Mm. Feels so good. Amazing. Oh, thank you. You're amazing. You're amazing for being here and listening and taking it in. We're doing this together. Ooh, I gotta take off a layer. Um, I'm in Colorado and it was about 95 yesterday. And then today it was about 55. And we have crazy weather. I mean, it feels good that it's cool out, but you know, it's kind of interesting weather. Anyway, that was a little journey. How did that feel? Where did you feel that in your body? Thank you. Just what my soul needed. Oh, I'm in Colorado too. We're in Colorado. I'm in Lafayette, Colorado. Um, yeah, beautiful people. Just curious how you received that, where you felt that in your body. Um, Someone just said that their soul really needed that. Ah, I love hearing that. Anyway, I'm in Colorado too. Lafayette, that's kind of in the Boulder area, between Boulder and Denver. So I'm starting a journey, 100-day journey called Voice and Vibes. And it's going to be starting tomorrow, 100-day journey of just using voice and light language and these drums and using voice to really build my vibration, really build my joy and inner peace. And I'm going to be singing in some funny places, I think. I think that's where this journey is going to take me, that we can just let out sound anywhere and everywhere to raise vibration for ourselves and the collective. You were born in Denver. Oh, and you're in California. Oh, I see. You're in California, but you're from Colorado. Okay. I was born in New Jersey and now I'm in Colorado. But my husband was born in California, Encinitas and yeah, Southern California. All right, guys, are you ready for the third drum? I just got this one for my birthday. I turned 51 August 10th, and I got this beauty. She is 22 inches. And yeah, I really, really wanted this drum, and my husband's such a good gift giver. So that was really fun to get this drum. But all of them have their own personality. It's really such a joy and a gift to have all of these. I got all three of these drums this year. So, so the next one, guys, we're going to do this next sound healing light language with this drum. And I love this drum because it really resonates off this very wide head here. I hope this translates to the two lives here. Happy belated birthday. Thank you so much. Thank you. um, yeah, it's a trip. It's a trip getting into my 50s. I never felt the number of my age until I hit 50 and 51. It's been kind of a journey of graduating into being this, the wise woman, the crone energy, that kind of thing. And it's interesting. This sounds lovely. This sounds so lovely. Great. Thank you. So this energy is a little different. Each drum has a little different energy to it, and which brings the different light to the light language. But again, we're getting ready for that full moon, and I think it's Pisces. And we're getting ready for really opening our throat center for Mercury retrograde. So we really pause and really respond in communication and authenticity instead of react. So a lot of times Mercury retrograde can start slowing the energy down, but we're still in really fast go mode, and it can set up a really good recipe for reactivity. And so I'm just going to do another plug for my video this today. Over on YouTube, there is the throat chakra and Mercury retrograde. And it's a video about how to really focus on balancing the throat chakra during Mercury retrograde. So That's the links in my bio and TikTok. And YouTube friends, just go to launch videos and you'll see it. All right, so here we go. This is going to be my last light language piece, and I hope you enjoy it. Just sit back, close your eyes, let down your barriers, open to receive. This light language is channeled from source energy. It's very high frequency, so you can feel like you're safe in the energy. All right, here we are. All right. Thank you, fine people, for joining me here tonight. Thank you. Happy Friday. Happy full moon. Happy Mercury retrograde. So, join me. Join me on this 100-day journey. Voice and vibes. We are going to be singing and doing light language all over the place for the next 100 days. And join my journey. Hit subscribe, follow, and definitely be doing more lives during this 100-day journey. And yeah, I just want to thank what's it, Dylan Mulvaney. She is such an inspiration. She did 100 days of womanhood, and I just loved following her journey and the things that came up. And she really inspired me to do something like this myself, like this journey of being in sound and being in light language for 100 days and really committing to this practice for 100 days. So join me on my journey, join me in the vocal toning, and yeah, follow along. And thanks so much for spending some of your Friday night with me. All right. Go to bed in the light. Take care. You're welcome. Take care, YouTube land. Bye, TikTok.